Hey guys, so I'm just gonna start checking out the new updates from Cursor, just because it seems like they've made quite a few interesting changes that I want to check out. So mostly being that they've added the Deepseek models, the R1 and V3. Also, they've added like summarizing the different composers and they've changed up how you do cursor rules. So this is just going to be an exploration for me in what these are and what they do. So yeah, I just thought I would stream to kind of show you guys that. So let's take a look. Okay, so what am I going to do first? Okay, I'm in the folder anyway, so let's just fire this up and see where we have Deepseek. Okay, Deepseek's not there, so I'm guessing it's in settings. Aha, okay, yeah, we got the Deepseek R1 and Deepseek V3. Awesome. So from what I understand of these, the V3 is quite comparable to Claude 3.5 Sonnet in terms of coding, which is kind of cool. It's a little bit slower, but I've heard that it's more or less on the same level as Claude 3.5 Sonnet. And the R1 is a little bit more of an expensive model and uses like chain of thought reasoning, so not great for coding, but maybe good for like reasoning out stuff. And the O3 Mini that came out yesterday, I'm gonna give that a try too. See how they all work together. The O3 Mini, it doesn't say anything specific about it. I know there's a couple of different versions, but let's just see. Let's just like experiment with what these do. Also, yeah, rules for AI. So they've switched up the way they do cursor rules. So literally like a month ago, less than a month ago, you would make a cursor rules document, and now it seems like you just put in the rules for AI in here, and then like this would just apply to every single project that you use. And then this is like specific project rules. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I'll play around with those later. So let's just set something up. Let's just fire up the terminal for now. Just do it. Okay. Let's see. What am I gonna do? Don't want this. Just gonna bring up my cheat sheet. Yeah, fine. Let's just do what I usually do, so I can see. I want to install Next.js into this folder. Can you do that? Let's do it. Yes, yes, blah, 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 blah. Enter, enter, enter. Do what you like. Do what you will. Perfect. And then all I want to do is probably use... I'm going to install ShardCN for now. I don't know what we're going to build. But it's just good to have that as a framework. Oh, what's happening? Install the following packages, yeah. Okay. Help me install Shad and with this. Well, maybe it knows. That's what it should be. There you go. Blah, 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 blah. Great, now we got ShadCN. So, what's the best order to do this in? I think probably the best order to start is setting up the rules document, because I'm mostly interested in that. So let's just go up here to the little settings tab and take a look. So there's loads of different rules that you can put in here, but I think what I'm going to do is just what I do always, because I'm boring. And I'm just going to add like, where's my little cheat sheet? Yeah, here we go. Start every message with Can I use... Oh, I can't use the thing here. That sucks. I can't use this little guy up here with this. And the reason why I'm doing this is basically so every single time I see that little cat emoji, I know that it's looked at the rules, because a lot of the times cursor can just kind of go off the rails and not follow the kind of context of the program, and just rebuild things. It does all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm gonna just put in a simple stack here. This is kind of sad because in cursor rules, you can actually just like tab and add lots of things to the stack, and you can't do it now here, which I feel like you should be able to. This is stuff that I'm not going to use for every project, but I'm just gonna play around with it anyway. I'm just gonna copy and paste stuff that I usually use. But it would have been nicer to have like the little tab where it suggests things, and also be able to use this little what do you call it? This little command K thing to ask questions, but you can't get everything, I suppose. Some other rules that I found are really, really good. Let me see. I saved them the other day. Somebody had them in their project, and I was like, these are so good. I need to use them. Here we go. Kudos to Will. So I'm gonna add these, all of these, because they're super good. They've like changed up a lot of my AI coding. Just gonna copy paste these. I can share this with you guys as well afterwards. I don't really like making these rules for AI too long, but this pre-code base checks thing, especially when I'm using TypeScript, has just changed so much. Like, it's just the main issues that you get with this kind of thing is that the AI rebuilds stuff or just makes brand new components out of nowhere, which you just don't want. So it's really, really good to just, make this kind of thing, these kind of rules within Cursor. So just to kind of do a rundown of what these are, it's like use file search to check for existing files with similar names before creating a new file. Hallelujah, definitely. Use codebase search to search for similar functionality rather than generating a new function. Absolutely. List dir, I don't know what these specific words are, but yeah, understand the project's folder structure and ensure new code is placed correctly. If existing code is found, the AI must refactor, extend, and reuse. Grep search, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but this just, it really, really changes the way that the AI interacts. One thing that I will add, and I don't know if it's actually going to do this, is, let's go 11. Give me, what's a good way of phrasing this? It's like, give me the git command. Give me the commit. Give me a detailed commit name. Give me a detailed commit name for git and remind me to commit to git with my changes at the end. Followed by what emoji? Give me an emoji. Give me an emoji. Yeah, rocket emoji. Okay, so that way I'm going to know that it's read this document, and it's also going to call my attention at the end to give me a detailed commit message. Forget and remind me to commit with any changes followed by a rocket. Cool. If off, this will not include any cursor rules, so that's totally fine. Project rules, so I'm just going to do, enter name for new rules, so design rules. Design rules? Alright, so they lowercase. Fine. Design rules. Cool. This is nice. Okay, so I'm just going to copy and paste these design rules. I usually set this up with what our objective is, or if we're using Replit, to make sure you use Replit. But in this case, I'm just going to take this. So we're in design mode. We're not going to be building any backend function null. ET. We're just going to be building WJSON or just markup prototype. Great. That's all I want from this. Perfect. So shall we just build something? Oh, look. The rules are now within this cursor rules document. That's really cool. I like that. It keeps it tidy. Nice. And I guess I don't have a cursor rules file to apply every time. Nope, I guess it's just it's only the project ones that apply here. And then add a penguin emoji to the message at the start. Whatever, let's just see. I'm gonna go penguin. Is there a penguin emoji? Penguin emoji. There is a penguin emoji. My thing is going to be full of flipping emojis, but it's the only thing that calls my attention enough. Okay, so now I've pretty much got everything set up. Let's try and build something using the new models. So yeah, I've got the new models here. Should we try... I mean, if the V3 is the closest thing we have to the what's called Claude 3.5 Sonnet, should we give that a try and see if we can build something? Okay, let's just make something. Does it work in the composer? Wow, I don't like that my context went away then. Yes. O3 Mini. Agent. Okay. So I'm going to use the V3 just because it's supposed to have a good level of coding. So what should we build? Let's just get an image from somewhere. Yeah, this will do. Dashboard. Oh no. Dashboard UI. Copy that. Paste it in here. Okay. Let's do the reflection technique. So ask the AI how it would build it. I want to build this dashboard. I want it one-to-one. It's a one-to-one match. Make a plan in how you would do it. Let's see. So we got to check that it's following our rules. Agent Composer is currently only supported using Anthropic models or GPT-4. Oh. Please reselect the model and try again. What about 3 mini? Will it do this? Let's try. Model does not support images. That's fine. Okay, if we get rid of the image and we say what we want to build. I want to make a website that matches you to your ideal cheese. Make it a quiz and make it super well designed. Don't code yet. Make the plan first and tell me. Okay, so it definitely read the cursor rules document because we have the cat emoji. Okay, yeah, and it read the other document because we have the... Okay, git commit message plan. Design the architecture and the flow for cheese website. Okay, let's go. Build it then. Build it, please. Can O3 build? And will it build? Like, nicely. I'm curious. Oh, I also have this on YOLO mode YOLO mode just means that it can run commands itself if it finds it pertinent. I think that's, I'm going to check that's still on. Beta features. Yeah, YOLO mode. Allow agent composers to run tools without asking for confirmation, such as executing commands and writing files. So basically you have to write a description of how you would like the model to do it, and I just put do whatever you think pertinent to achieve the goal. People can probably customize this further, but it just saves you from having to be like accept, 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 install, install, install. But I can see how it would go, off the rails pretty quickly. But I build so much stuff, so if it goes off the rails quickly, it doesn't really matter. So truly is a YOLO. It's really thinking about it. I mean, the O3 model is a little... I mean, this was fast. This was really fast. But it is not liking it. We gotta generate it? I feel like it's probably stuck. I'm just gonna do it. O3 mini, agent, go. Come on. Don't let me down. So what's the purpose of having the Deepseek models in here if they're not used in the composer? I guess maybe they're using the chat. Well, the O3 model, O3 mini, doesn't really like building stuff. Though I did hear that it was quite comparable. It was actually better than the Claude 3.5 Sonnet. Let me see, I'm going to just test while we wait here, Deepseek. How would you build a website that matches you to your ideal cheese? Make the plan. Okay, cool. That's kind of nice that you can see the think. Okay, the user wants to build a website that matches them to their ideal cheese. Let me start by breaking down their requirements. First, we need to consider the tech stack they're using. React, TypeScript. Yes. I would start with a user flow. First step is questionnaire. So then I would form the components so they're using shared CN. Nice, it looked in my database. I would use the form. One thing it didn't do is look at my cursor rules. Oh, it did, just like way further down. So it just tells you what it thinks first. Okay, so I need backend logic. You don't need backend logic because you don't need it. Then after displaying the result, okay. Okay, so it does work, but it works in like the chat functionality basically, that you'd have to go and make these files yourself. It doesn't work as an agent. Oh, this is nice. Remember that this is more clever than the O3, because in the O3 when I asked it to make the commit message, it said plan, design the architecture and flow, blah 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 blah. But that's not what I want. What I want is exactly what it's given me here. Git commit, feed cheese matcher, implement cheese matching functionality. That's clever. That is actually what I want more than I want this like massive description that it's made. Wherever it is. Where is it? Wherever it's gone now. Yeah. So kind of impressed. Below its implementation of the Cheese Quiz website, I've created a basic scaffold using... But can it build it? I don't want to plan anymore. It's in agent mode, yeah? It is? Yeah. It's just kind of reciting it. What did I say? Build it, yeah. It's chatty. The O3 is chatty. I will now proceed with implementing the code. Let me know if you need... Okay. Proceed with implementing the code. Go. So do it. Can it? Like, I mean, technically it's supposed to work in agent mode. But it is so slow. It's not ideal. Come on. I believe O3 Mini. Let me just look at the O3 Mini, what it's supposed to do. Maybe I'm missing a trick. O3 Mini. Tell me about it. I'll see if I can share this with you guys. Browser. Let me pull this up. Just while we wait. Alright. We're releasing. I can't scroll on this thing. Why? Hold on, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Sorry, technical streaming difficulties. It's my first time, I apologize. Oh. Window capture, and I want to capture the... Look how slow it is. Just like checking out the composer on the right hand side, and it's just made the index. That's wild. There you go. Whoa, that's massive. Scale down. There we go. Ah, we can still see. Alright, so we're releasing the OpenAI 3 Mini, the newest, most cost-efficient model. Our reasoning series, available in both ChatGPT and the API today, previewed on December 2024. This powerful and fast? This powerful and fast model. Are we joking? This is not fast. This is insanely slow right now. Unless it's just a cursor problem. I don't know. Okay, so fast model, debatable. Advances the boundaries of what small models can achieve, delivering exceptional STEM capabilities, with particular strength in science, math, and coding. Okay, so it should be able to code pretty well. But it looks like it's just really struggling, at least in the Replit Composer. OpenAI O3 Mini is our first small reasoning model that supports highly requested developer features, including function calling, structured outputs, and developer messages, making it production ready out of the gate. Okay. Also, developers can choose between 3 reasoning effort options, low, medium, and high, to optimize for the specific use cases. So I don't know if Cursor's natively got the O3 Mini all ready to go on high. It does not appear so, because look, we're still, like, I'll just move this. We're still just, this is what I see. And it usually goes so much faster than this. So like, all I can think of is like maybe OpenAI is having some API issues. Which would be very odd. I don't know. Okay, let's just carry on. Starting today, free plan users can also try OpenAI 3 model, selecting the reason. You can't use images in the Cursor Composer, so I'm guessing it doesn't accept images either, so it's like the O1. Okay. Competition math. Wow, it is getting quite clever. We are achieving... We're getting to the singularity very quickly. Okay, research level mathematics. High reasoning performs better than its predecessor on Frontier Math. Frontier Math, when prompted to use Python tool O3 Mini with high reasoning effort, Solves over 32% of problems on the first attempt. Software engineering. I'm curious where the O3 Mini comes in comparison to Claude, because I did read somewhere that it was supposed to be much better than Claude, but it just doesn't feel that way. I mean, it is a clever model and it is supposed to be fast, but look at this. It's just barely made this. Do I have to just accept everything, or like, okay, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I have to accept stuff. I don't know. Right now we literally just have something called cheese quiz coming up. Let me go back. Let me get rid of this thing. So this is a document it made, but it's so unbelievably slow. I must be missing something. Let's just see. Let's see what it starts coming up with. So we've already got some lints coming up. Hopefully it can assess those. Are we speeding up? Right now this isn't... Whoa, look how fast that is though. Okay. Should we just see what it's done? Let me just get rid of this. How do I see my website? Because I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Do that. What have we made? I don't think we've made very much. No, we haven't made anything. Okay. The HTML's there. Uh-huh. Okay, so build it, please. Silly O3. Okay. Has it installed that? I'm assuming it has. Oh, let's just put these in there. But it's annoying because I've got to accept everything now. It's not doing like my YOLO mode. Wow. So I'm hoping that this is going to speed up at some point. Go, go, go. Wow, it's just deadly slow. I understand that it's a reasoning model, but it's actually kind of painful to use. Maybe it's because it's so new and because it hasn't really integrated well. That's what I would assume. Giving it the benefit of the doubt. Let me check the changelog for cursor 2. Whoa, look how fast that is. But I mean, encoding, it's just not there. Let me just check this thing again. Did it make anything? No, it didn't make anything. So O3 Mini is it's not good. What if we try a different tactic? I'm gonna take what Deepseek outlined. I'm just gonna copy this. Go to the composer and then just do a brand new composer. Because that was terrible. I'm guessing this means that it's got the context of this. And let's just do it with how we would normally do it. make this, please. And let's just see, like, look. The Claude 3.5 Sonnet is just so much faster. Look, and this is really, really important. So this is what the O3 didn't do. It says, first let's check the project structure, which is what I've asked for it to do in the cursor rules document. So in here, before generating any code, the AI must search the code base. So it's actually like paying attention to what I've asked it to do. And look how fast it is. It's just made the files straight away. Oh. I mean, it is a little slow, but it's just nowhere near the O3. Definitely needs a little bit of a speed up. And these models are only available at the moment, like the kind of advanced models are only available with the Cursor Pro 2, which gives you quite a lot of fast creations, but this is just not being super fast at all. Just even in general, like, this isn't a big thing to build. I'm going to check out this package JSON. What did it done? I feel like it's just removed all of the O3 code. Yeah. O3 just didn't seem like it was able to make files successfully. It didn't check itself. Yeah. Odd. Cheese matcha, thank you for making me the readme. YOLO mode isn't working as it should. Usually with all these kind of things it runs it itself, but whoa, it's a lot of errors. Okay. Nice. This is what I really like about using Claude 3.5 Sonnet is, it's using the wrong one. It needs to use the new one. I think I'm not sure. The 3.5 Sonnet always uses the wrong ShadCN stuff. It has to like check it a couple of times. Might be worth putting that into the cursor rules as well. Yeah, it's not ShadCN UI, it's the other one. And I also installed this right in the beginning, so what is going on? Why are you doing this again? Go. Yeah, I don't think it's using ShadCN, which is annoying. Even though it's installed, it's just decided it doesn't want to do that. Yeah, I don't think, these are things that it should have been pulling in from ShadCN, but it's not, it's just making them instead. Which is not great. I might want to just interrupt it. I guess I'll just wait and see what it makes. Maybe I should just trust the process. In the meantime, I'm bored, so I'm going to check what these things are. Features. Large context could be quite a good one, especially if we have quite long cursor rules documents. Render pills instead of blocks. Collapse the composer mode blocks into pills instead of rendering as code blocks. What is that supposed to do though? Like how does that change up things? Yeah, I've got this shad CDN kit as well, so it should know how to do it. Okay, it's done so many. Can't continue, please. Doesn't seem like there's anything else really that's super new. Basically just gotta wait for it to. If on, none of your code will be stored by us. If off, may save prompts. I don't really mind, as long as it makes it better. As long as it makes it better. Let's update the cheese questionnaire component to fix unmatched found prop issue. It's amazing how many issues arrive just for a cheese quiz. I hope I'm Camembert. Come on, it's so slow. I guess I'm just being spoiled, because like actually coding this would take a very long time. But yeah. I've got stuff to do. Come on, let's finish. I guess I've figured out at least that using the Deepseek R1 is really good for coming up with this kind of stuff. Deepseek V3 is you can build stuff with it, but you just can't use a composer with Cursor right now. The O Mini is slow as hell and doesn't seem to be doing a lot of good stuff. Okay. What about these? What about these? You messed this stuff off. Cheese SVG? That's exciting. If it fixes this, then I'm gonna run it and I'll show you guys. Go, 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 go. We've made lots more problems. Ah, there you go, that's the yellow mode. So usually it wouldn't delete a file on its own or create files on its own. You usually has to ask for approval, but it's just yeah, asking for stuff. Cool. Let's see what we have made now. Oh no, it doesn't work. npm run dev. Will this work? Oh, I mean, it's not. I mean, it made it, but it's not great. And it definitely just kind of matched the Shadzi and stuff. Okay, so soft. Find my match. Failed to find matches. No, that's terrible. It's actually made something terrible. The only thing I like about this is that it has a fav icon. That's a piece of cheese. That's it. Like literally the only. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Like the fav icon up here. It's a piece of cheese. Well, I will say that Deepseek was definitely quite impressive in like its planning abilities, and it understood what I wanted it to do, and it gave me like the git commit stuff. That's really nice. It's a shame. I love that it thinks about what it's doing first, because you don't have to like force it to think about it. It's a shame that it can't be used in the composer just yet, but I think it would just be really amazing as soon as it hits the composer. The O3 Mini is so slow. So slow. Let's just for the sake of it, let's just run it again. Oh, that's a 1. Add more questions to the quiz, because we only got 1 right now. I just want to make sure that it's not just me. Okay, maybe it's not good at setting up the files. It's doing good. Then, search for the files, read the file, grab the code base. That's exactly what I want it to do. Search for the files again. Okay, read another file. Come on, O3 Mini, prove me wrong. I extended the quiz by adding 2 questions after the third one. Okay, well, this was slightly faster. Let me check how it did it. Did it do it? Refresh. Couldn't find cheese match. Okay, it's not great. I'm just gonna type here. It says it couldn't find a find a cheese match. Please, can you fix it? Come on, all those brains in you, O3 Mini. You can do it. I do really like this new cursor rule setup, but it just seems like every week this is changing. But it's okay. No, I was right. It's slow. It's really slow. Come on. This is actually painful. Go. Like, I wouldn't mind if it took this long and it came up with a really good result. But it just, the first time I tried it, it didn't come up with anything. And now I'm curious if it's actually going to make anything at all. It's not considering my penguin document either. I'm just going to start again. Start again. No, it hasn't changed anything. Look, it didn't do anything. Didn't do anything at all. What is happening? Yeah, I've got to say, at the moment I'm just really not impressed by the O3 Mini. It could be just because it's so new, but it's not making the changes that I want it to make. It doesn't even seem like it's applying it to the right document. Yeah, I'm more impressed with the Deepseek that it was thinking, and I could actually see like the chain of thought of its thinkingness. And that Deepseek was actually able to come up with the git commit thing that I needed. That was really cool, and it actually paid attention that it needs to put this emoji in the end, where this one didn't at all. Yeah, but it did pay attention to my cursor rules document, so there's that. Anyway, I think that's it. I just wanted to share my kind of exploration while I was figuring this out, but yeah, until I would say until that improves, I'm definitely not going to be using the O3 Mini, at least not in Cursor. So cool. If you stayed this long, thank you very much. And yeah, I hope that you learned something. I hope you learned more than I did. So, anyway, bye.